My favorite memory of your alcoholism is when
alcoholism. I had no reason not to. It's the second I had my own health, but that ship sailed long ago.
You say you had no reason not to, but the story I'm about to tell is when we were coming home from Salzburg.
Yeah, it's not my finest hour.
Oh God, it was amazing. So Jack and I got wasted. I'm sure we told some of the story already, but like Jack and we got wasted. We did the stripping and showing off the money. We were that drunk. You stole like a 24-pack of beer from the.
I didn't steal. It was purchased to be drunk in the backstage area. The show had finished. Mrs. Relatable did not want to take her share of the beer. And I was like, hey, get her, which is a mistake I've learned from and do not do anymore since because that was kind of like the incident that showed me, oh, this isn't punk rock anymore. I can't do stuff like this. I did the same.
Looking at you blankly with like a few like blink, blink, blink. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I took the leftover beer, which you had no problem in drinking.
Wait, hold on. Did you say that you did that again with something else?
Yeah. When you opened for me at the shopping mall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I got absolutely hammered, left, and then came back 20 minutes later. I was like, can I drink some more of the beer?
That's right. I forgot about that. Which was 6 months before the Garrett story.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I had no problem drinking the beer because, of course, I would drink it, but like I would never ask.
Well, I wouldn't anymore. Like I kind of learned my lesson. When I got rebooked for him last year, I was like, okay, thank God. But that's I'm skating on thin ice of this one, where I showed up like an hour and a half late. Anyway, right? So we're getting. Oh yeah, my alcoholism.
Yeah. So. You took the I don't know how what was it, a 12-pack? It was
something like
it was a lot.
Like stubbies though. It was
it was a 3 liter each bottle, but it was still a lot.
Yeah.
And we took it back to the hotel. We'd already had our own drinks and we'd been drinking before and like blah blah blah. Finished all of it except for maybe 1 or 2, and then next day I woke up like at 5 in the morning with like. Oh, this is like a really bad hangover where I had to like go to the bathroom and like take a liquid shit while I put my head on the toilet paper dispenser because I was just dripping with sweat. Like I pulled my head back and there was like a sweat stain on the toilet paper with how bad I felt. And I woke up the next day, a few hours later, and it's time for us to go. And you were like, oh man, I'm wicked hungover. I'm like, I know, we drank way too fucking much. And we make it a block away from the hotel and I just hear and I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, oh, you want to share it? And then we were on the train coming back, and I was sitting there at in the dining area, and Jack came over with like a baguette and like his vegan sausage and ketchup, and just started like tearing it apart, crumbs everywhere, like on the floor. You had like ketchup on like the side of your face, and I was like, Jack, are you serious? He's like, what? And I was like, I can't do this, and I just stood up and walked away.
Exact words were, I'm going to my seat. In that tone as well.
You turned me into an old lady clutching my pearls.
Hope you enjoyed the clips, and for the full audio, you can hit up the podcast playlist, or you can find us on iTunes. Also, don't forget to support the show. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell for notifications, and until next time, all ears on us.